Alright, this Scholar Strive doing some math today in geometry. We're going to look at angle bisectors. Okay, so let's have an angle. And let's call this BAC. And we have an angle bisector. Remember, an angle bisector splits an angle into two congruent angles. And let's call this point D. Okay. If a point is on the angle bisector, then it is equidistant from the two sides of the angle. Okay, and then it works backwards as well. If a point in the interior of an angle is equidistant from the sides of the angle, then that point is on the angle bisector. So that's just working backwards. And then the concurrency of the angle bisectors is called the incenter, and it is equally, so it's not the center of the triangle anymore. So remember, the perpendicular bisectors, that's the center of the triangle where it's equidistant from all the corners. This one, angle bisectors. Angle bisectors, so you split the angles in half, and they all meet at a point here called the incenter, and it is equidistant from all the sides. If I drew that right. So that side, we can go to that side. Those three sides would be congruent. So that's what the incenter is. Okay, find the measure of angle CBE and angle CBD. CBD. Oh, okay. So CBE is the same as that one because those two lengths are the same. So angle CBE is 31. CBD is the big angle, so angle CBD is equal to 31 plus 31, which is 62. Okay, for what value of x does point P lie on the angle bisector of angle J? Okay, these x values, these two lengths need to be the same in order for P to be on the angle bisector. So x plus 1 is equal to 2x minus 5. So I subtract x over to get 1 equals x minus 5. To get rid of the minus 5, I add 5. X equals 6. If I plug x equals 6 in there, I should get 7 here. And 7 over there. So 6 times 2 is 12, minus 5 is 7. Okay. Okay, find the value of x. So we know that these two are the same because we have right angles and we have the same lengths here. So that means these angles must be the same. So 3x minus 5 equals 2x plus 5. I'm going to subtract 2x over. So I'll get x minus 5 equals 5. To get rid of this minus 5, I'm going to add 5. Get x equals 10. Okay, let's do that again. So they tell us that these angles are the same, and these are right angles here. So that means 7x plus 3 is equal to 8x. So I'm going to subtract 7x over and get x equals 3. Is there enough information to conclude that angle AC bisects angle DAB. Okay. And the answer to this is no. So we have those lengths being equal, but we need these angles to be right angles. They're just congruent to each other. So we don't know that if AC bisects the big angle. Now, if we know that these two angles were congruent, well then yes, obviously it's the angle bisector. But we need those angles to be right angles. We need the perpendicular distance to be the same. So in this case, no. And that's all for today. Wait, did I? Wow, that seemed pretty quick. Yep, that's it.